Most aspiring tattoo artists assume art school comes first. Learn how to draw, get the degree, build the portfolio, then try to break into tattooing. But ask professional tattoo artists how they actually entered the industry, and you'll discover something surprising. Many never went to art school at all. Because when your goal is becoming a tattoo artist, the question isn't, what's the best art education? It's, what's the fastest path to becoming a professional tattoo artist? And that's where the debate between art school and tattoo apprenticeships gets interesting. If you're artistic, there's a good chance you've been told that college is the next logical step. Maybe you've heard things like, get a fine arts degree, study illustration, learn design, keep your options open. And on the surface, that advice makes sense. Art school can expose you to different mediums, different styles, and different creative disciplines. But there's a problem. Most people choose a path before they decide on the destination. And that's where a lot of aspiring tattoo artists get stuck. Because if your goal is becoming a tattoo artist, the real question isn't, what education sounds impressive? The real question is, what gets me closest to working as a tattoo artist? Those are two very different questions. And once you start looking at them that way, the comparison changes completely. Let's talk about something that often gets ignored: time. A traditional fine arts degree typically takes 4 years. 4 years of classes, 4 years of projects, 4 years of tuition, 4 years before you even begin pursuing the specific career you actually want. Now, compare that to a tattoo apprenticeship. Many structured apprenticeships can be completed in roughly 18 to 24 months. That's potentially half the time. But the bigger difference isn't the calendar. It's what you're doing during that time. In many art programs, you're learning broadly: painting, drawing, theory, art history, critiques. And while all of that can have value, it isn't necessarily preparing you for tattooing specifically. Meanwhile, an apprentice is learning the actual profession: tattoo design, client communication, stencil preparation, machine setup, sanitation, shop workflow, and eventually working with real clients. That's a huge difference. One path teaches art, the other teaches tattooing. And if tattooing is your destination, that's worth paying attention to. Here's something most aspiring tattoo artists don't realize. Tattoo shops don't hire degrees. They hire potential. They hire portfolios. They hire consistency. They hire professionalism. And most importantly, they hire people who can tattoo. Imagine 2 people. The first person spent 4 years studying art. The second spent 2 years learning directly inside the tattoo industry, working alongside professionals, watching consultations, learning client interactions, understanding how tattoo businesses actually operate. Which person do you think is closer to becoming employable? This is why apprenticeships create such a powerful advantage. They're not just teaching a skill, they're teaching the environment where that skill is used. Because becoming a tattoo artist isn't just about creating great artwork. It's about creating great artwork for clients. That's a completely different challenge. And it's one many artists don't fully understand until they enter the industry. Now let's talk about momentum, because careers aren't built overnight. They're built through repetition. Every client teaches you something. Every tattoo teaches you something. Every consultation teaches you something. The sooner those experiences start, the sooner your professional growth begins. This is where many apprentices gain a major advantage. While some graduates are still trying to figure out how to enter the industry, apprentices are already inside it. They're learning, improving, building confidence, building portfolios, building relationships, and building reputations. Those things compound. The earlier they start, the more powerful they become. And that's one reason many successful tattoo artists often say the real education happened inside the shop, not inside the classroom. Now let's address something that's making a lot of creative people nervous: artificial intelligence. Over the last few years, we've watched AI transform entire creative industries. Graphic design, illustration, content creation, concept art. Some creative professionals are already competing against software that can generate images in seconds. And that's causing many aspiring artists to ask, is a creative career still worth pursuing? For some industries, that's becoming a complicated question. But tattooing is different, because tattooing isn't just art. It's a human experience. Clients don't simply buy a design. They buy trust. They buy expertise. They buy collaboration. They buy confidence. And ultimately, they buy a permanent piece of artwork placed on their body. No AI can replace that relationship. No software can sit with a nervous client and guide them through a meaningful tattoo experience. No algorithm can build trust the way a professional tattoo artist can. That's one reason tattooing remains one of the most difficult creative professions to automate. And for someone considering their future, that's an important advantage. Here's where things become very practical. Let's say you're applying for an apprenticeship tomorrow. What would a tattoo shop rather see? A degree or a strong portfolio? Urs will tell you the answer. A portfolio. Every time. Because a portfolio demonstrates something a degree can't. Ability, effort, consistency, growth, and dedication. The truth is that most tattoo shops aren't asking, "Where did you go to school?" They're asking, "Can this person become a great tattoo artist?" That changes everything. Because once you understand that, your priorities change too. Instead of focusing only on credentials, you start focusing on skills. And skills are what create opportunities. Now, to be fair, art school isn't wrong. It's just designed for different goals. If you want to become a professor, a gallery artist, an academic researcher, or pursue fields that specifically require a degree, then college may absolutely make sense. But if your goal is becoming a professional tattoo artist, you need to evaluate every decision through that lens. Not through prestige, not through expectations, not through what other people think you should do, through results. Because the right path is the one that gets you where you actually want to go. So here's a simple way to think about it. Ask yourself 3 questions. Do you want to become a tattoo artist specifically? Do you want hands-on experience as quickly as possible? Do you want to build skills that directly translate into a career? If you answered yes to all 3, a tattoo apprenticeship may be the stronger path. Not because it's easier, because it isn't. Not because it's faster, although it often is, but because it's aligned with the destination. And alignment matters. The shortest distance between where you are and where you want to be is usually the path built specifically for that outcome. If becoming a tattoo artist is something you've been thinking about for a while, here's something important to remember. The longer you wait to start building experience, the longer it takes to become the artist you want to be. A year from now, you'll still be a year older. The question is whether you'll also be a year closer to your goal. Because every professional tattoo artist started exactly where you are right now. Interested? Curious? Unsure. But eventually, they made a decision. And that decision changed the direction of their life. So if becoming a tattoo artist is your goal, don't just spend time researching the path. Start preparing for it. Start building your portfolio. Start improving your drawing skills. Start learning what tattoo shops actually look for. Because opportunities tend to go to the people who are already moving when they arrive. And if you want help understanding exactly how to become a tattoo artist, subscribe to the channel. Every video is designed to help aspiring artists avoid mistakes, build stronger portfolios, and move one step closer to a professional tattoo career. Because the best time to start building your future tattoo career isn't someday, it's now.